Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am just launching my NS2 client right now. Now, I've had numerous complaints that I am way too sexy to be streaming, so rest assured I will disable the webcam during the cast. Let's have a look, see if we can find our champions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ENSL.org Season 7 Division 4 Finals. Today playing against each other, Flightless Lerks and Schicht im Schacht. We have a mostly American team and a mostly German team. At first glance, it looks as though Flightless Lerks have the stronger players, which would mean that Schicht im Schacht would be the underdogs. And I am all about the underdogs. SIS has been training pretty regularly, ladies and gentlemen. Rigorously and regularly. So I am looking forward to these matches very much. I am also now streaming to YouTube as well as Twitch. So this cast will be brought to you at 30 frames per second instead of 60, and a slightly reduced bit rate to accommodate for Twitch. And the reason I'm doing this is because SIS is a German team, and Germans cannot view streamed content on YouTube. So I'm streaming to Twitch for the Germies. You're very welcome, and I love you. Enjoy. It's going to be a while, I think, before we figure out what's going on here. I do believe we'll be playing on this server. I'm not 100% sure. Let me get in touch with the team captains here.
Cabooble! Cabooble! Cabooble, are you going to cast the game?
Guten Tag. Yes, I'm casting to YouTube and to Twitch, so that your fellow Germans can watch during the game.
That's beautiful. No, it's just because it's not on ENSL.org. Did you call Yalusan?
I haven't been able to get in touch with him. I've posted messages to Reddit, Gaming, and NS2. And I will spam the main page, the shout box.
Okay.
Do we know which server we're going to be playing on? Looks like all the Germans are here so far, but I have to do some more research. All right, so we have a couple of Flightless Lerks making their appearances here. At least Calego is.
Yeah.
Hi.
You know who's reffing?
I have no idea who's reffing. I don't think I'd be signed up to ref. I can maybe fill that position if needed.
It's a
we need to
final,
pick
we
maps and
should
such
get
things.
an official ref then.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's the final, so we should get an official ref
Yes.
and the caster.
Yes, let me go bug somebody.
Cabooble, are you streaming to Twitch as well?
Yes, sir. Both YouTube and Twitch.
Fine, thanks a lot.
Ah, you're very welcome.
Also, is this a best of 5, best of 7, best of 9, best of 15?
I think in the past they've been best of 7s, correct? Don't quote me on that. I'm looking for a referee currently. I posted a message in the Slack. So hopefully someone's alive. Let me see if I have yellows on my fucking friends list. Could not invite Yaluzen. Your friends list is full. What a bittersweet realization. Friends, send me cards on Steam so I can get more friends on my friends list. Has anybody noticed on Facebook now they're saying, oh, if you add more friends, you'll be able to view more stories. What a crock of shit.
Ooh, that's, I need a med pack, stat!
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some pruning on my friends list now. Holy shit. guys want to play a drinking game before the game starts?
Come get
Star, I work the night shift, so it's all the same to me, dude. I get home, I smoke a joint, or I'll drink a bit. At like 8 in the morning. Alright, let's do some team intros. Let's have each team line up on opposite sides here. You'll get to see your names called out when you review the stream. Right, Starcetereus. Starcetereus for Flightless
My
Lerks.
name's Lincoln. My name's Lincoln, and I'm a candy holic.
He likes skulk poo. He's into that sort of stuff.
Okay, guys, listen up. Flightless Lerks are the higher seeded team per rules, and so they have to decide either the map or the site, and we have to pick the other one. And then we play like choosing maps, like each map, and we switch. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so bad at this.
This man knows his stuff.
So the map picker chooses the first map, and then the other team chooses the second map. And if needed, the map picker chooses the third map then.
Okay, we'll take map pick.
Okay, then we have side pick, and
Okay.
the sites are the same for every map.
Right.
And we only switch who votes for the map.
Okay. Can we get a different server first as well?
Sure. Which one?
Yeah, every team, every one of us has to ban one map. As we are the lowest seeded team, we have to start with banning one map, and then you can ban one map from the map pool.
Very nice. I should
Which
read up,
one do you want to play on?
read up on these rules.
Oh, shoot.
Shoot to the rescue.
Okay, so this is how it works. The highest seeded team, you guys get to, basically, you can ban a map first and you get to choose a side. And then the other team, you guys get to ban another map. And then it goes on like that. So basically, you guys both get to ban 2 maps each, okay?
Okay, we're going to a different server. Panay's East, I think. NSL match.
Sure, let's check things.
Alright.
See these guys bouncing around everywhere, see if we can follow them around. Oh, it looks like the server was filling up and now it's emptying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the excitement of NS2. It takes just as long to start a game as to play it. It's a true sign of professional gamers. Patience. Okay, so now Calego is on Pugs number 3. Alright, so Flightless Lerks are joining here. I'm glad Shu showed up in the nick of time. I messaged a few people and I got nothing. I'm a simple man. I'm only a caster, so I haven't read the entire rulebook yet. Or any parts of it at all. It's so exciting. So exciting casting these matches. It looks like we've got some lag. Might have to start the server over here. Wow, that's pretty terrible. Sorry, one hit. Oh, I'm getting 22 frames a second now. That's usually my video driver being weird. If, oh, no, that's why. I had, monitor capture on.
Sure, I've got one question. Are we banning 2 or 1 map? As it states, we
map at a
ban 2
time.
map in best of 5, and I thought we ban 1 map in best of 7.
It's best of
So
7.
we ban each 1 map.
No. So both teams get to ban 2 maps. Okay. It's like Star. Have you ever seen StarCraft? Like and how they do it? It's exactly the same. And if it gets too complicated, then I'll just fucking say screw it and just pick a map. If the other team says yes, let's play it, then boom, you guys can go play it. I don't care as long as you guys get to play what you guys want to play, it's fine.
Yeah, Cal will say what 2 maps we veto, and you say what 2 maps you veto, and then the remaining maps are used.
So I can get the pool for you. Here, I'll get the pool and type it out so that you guys can see which maps you guys can ban and whatnot.
Good man.
Just lost my appetite.
Got somebody chiming in saying that it's best of 7, so each team bans only 1 map. Yeah, ban all maps. Just play in the ready room, pussies.
we okay with the server, or is the other one?
Yeah, the server's fine, unless you guys want to change. It doesn't matter. We do need to start this, though, because I have a match in 40 minutes. So, we're going to have to find another referee after I'm gone, but...
Okay. What maps do you ban SIS?
Okay, Simple just texted me. We have to ban one map, not two.
Okay, so Nexus and Mineral are out. Let's start on Tram. Then we'll switch servers, and we'll have that being.
I'm not exactly sure why my stream keeps going back to monitor capture mode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this view will be our default for the vast majority of this cast. Once again, I am streaming to Twitch as well as YouTube, so my bitrate is quite a bit lower. And I have all my new computer components to stream in X264, except for the power supply unit, naturally. So I'm still using my old rig with my old CPU. It has an i5 750. I've upgraded to an i7 6700K, which I will happily overclock. But for now, I am using NVENC, which is NVIDIA's direct 3D capture method, using the GPU instead of the CPU, which X264 uses. la vie est compliquée. Laisse-moi vous dire. Laissez-moi vous dire. She was getting discouraged. These matches will start one day. Alright, so we're going to be moving to Dallas. If anyone is watching this who has not played Natural Selection 2 before, please, first of all, get the game. Second of all, go to ensl.org and sign up for Gathers. It is the best way to learn how to play the game. A lot of experienced players do Gathers on a regular basis. And it's 6v6 matches, so it's NS2 in its purest form, what it was designed for. There are servers that are 12v12. There are some that go up to 24v24, which actually comes with a warning now when you boot the game and join one of those servers. You actually get a warning screen saying that this is not what the game was designed for, which I think is a good policy. All right, so everybody's happy. We've got better pings. This is my co-caster Penny. She frequently visits me on my desk looking for scraps of food and or affection. Doesn't seem interested in NS2 though. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Season 7 Division 4 Finals, starting soon, TM. We've got Schicht im Schacht playing Marines for round 1 versus Flightless Lerks as aliens. Playing for SIS, we have Absurdon, Mega, Exo in the comm chair, Bounce, Hectix, and Nade. And on Flightless Lerks, we have Lincoln, Starcetereus, the Pirate King, Calego, Ace, and Reknet. Schicht im Schacht has readied. And Yaluzen makes his appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, going live in 5 seconds. Got aliens spawning in warehouse. And it looks like Pirate King will be going Gorge. Calego gets to jump on bounce in south tunnels. Reknet forced to retreat by Absurdon, as he and Nade will be moving into observation to build the RT there. A large engagement in logistics. Reknet manages to clean out Mega, leaving an unbuilt extractor there. And it looks like we've got 2 Marines moving up through hub. Absurdon currently parasited. He will retreat to hub, where he will join bounce, but he will venture to Mez and get ambushed by Lincoln. Bounce taking down Reknet on the south end of hub. Good shooting by him. Calego will finish him off, however. Now Mega and Hectix moving up the left side of the map. Observation RT has been built for Marines. Armor 1 is researching. Crag Hive has been researched, and aliens have assisted into ore as well as platform, server, and Mez. There is a tunnel currently in mezzanine. With the RT being built by a drifter and a gorge in platform. Marines here attempting to block all lanes to their naturals. Flightless Lerks will soon be on 5 RTs, which can be catastrophic for the Marine team. That's going to mean early life forms. Reknet Ace and Calego here are going to bite Absurdon, take him out, and move on into Obs. Calego will survive and begin biting that RT. Meanwhile, Hectix is in ore processing, desisting, as Mega and Nade currently in hub. Mega moving up into north tunnels. Looks like the Marines have managed to clear observation. There we go. Mega playing hide and seek in platform, while Hectix is holding his ground in ore. Aliens will reinforce. Try to clear that res. Mega now desisting platform, and you can see the entire east side of the map has gone red for the aliens. And we've also got bounce now working on the tunnel. That is good timing. We want to pull the alien attention into the north side of the map here. Bounce almost gets that tunnel down, but with that crag on it, it will be healed very shortly. Pirate King loses his gorge in ore to Nade. Marines now, they're doing some decent pressure on the alien RTs and tunnel. And aliens are going to have to respond in turn. Nearing the 4-minute mark here, we've got Armor 1, Weapons 1, Research for Marines. Aliens currently on 3 shells, with Biomass 2 being researched. Both teams on 5 res nodes. Shotguns now being researched to deal with this lurk problem. Biomass 3 is going up. Aliens are still on 5 res nodes, whereas the Marines are down to 3 with 1 more building in repair room. And we've got a sneaky Skulk making his way to the vent between elevator and observation. These lurks being very careful to stay together, which is exactly what you need. Marines are falling like flies in the middle of the map here. Ace will slip through into observation momentarily. And he will clear Hectix out of the room. Nade now with a shotgun in hub. Weapons 2 starting at the 5-minute 50-second mark. Metabolize has been completed in advance. Although we've got Ace with 38 res and RecNet already fading. I think Marines are going to try to get this this central position of the map. Put a phase gate here somewhere, so that they can assault the alien RTs. Lincoln now forced to retreat from mezzanine as Absurdon and Nade move in to take out this tunnel. Absurdon getting spiked down, and Nade either fell or jumped down. Yeah, he jumped down to the bottom of mezzanine here to get underneath a ladder. He could have finished off that tunnel though. Server Hive has just been dropped, and Phase Tech is currently completing for Marines. They're going to want to move into hub and hold hub right now. But with all these lifeforms on the field, it's going to be hard for them to do. I think they might just want to leave repair, cut their losses there, and get hub established. And we've got a shaded drifter in north tunnels here, just on that door. Bounce moving up into north alone with a shotgun. He will donate his shotgun to the alien cause. Mega now pushing Pirate King out of repair. He will be able to save that RT. RecNet engaging Nade. Nade dancing pretty gracefully with the fade there. Ooh, Lincoln almost getting blackbarred in hub by Hectix. RecNet now engaging alone. These lifeforms are starting to split. Marines might be able to get some picks off here, which is exactly what they need, along with his phase gate and hub. And it looks as though everybody's in the middle of the map right now. Marines still on weapons 1, armor 1. Second hive has been evolved to shift, and these fades are taking a lot of damage. Being forced to retreat to Mez. Taking the tunnel back to the hive. 2 spurs, 3 spurs have been dropped, and leap is almost complete for the alien team here. Marines now have their phase gate in hub, as well as a robo factory. They're going to be pumping out arcs. However, the aliens will be working on their RTs, so they won't be able to afford as many as they'd like, I think. Now, the good news is that aliens have gone shift hive second. Had they gone shade hive, they would have a hard counter to these arcs. So their lifeforms will be faster, but their structures will be more vulnerable to arc fire. And here we've got these 2 Marines close to each other, but just far enough to allow Ace to engage Hectix one-on-one there with his fade. And it looks as though the first arc is going to be moving up to hit mezzanine. Bile Bomb now completed for aliens, which is a very good move. And large battle will be ensuing for this phase gate in hub. Nade getting meted in hub while Mega is in elevator. Pirate King manages to take him out, and Marines will be moving up into Mez. And it looks like they're trying to keep this gorge at bay so that it can't bile bomb the arc. But at the same time, they have to be careful. Lincoln loses his lurk in that engagement. At the same time, they have to be careful with the phase gate in hub. If they leave that too open, aliens will exploit that opening. Starcetereus now moving in with his gorge. He's going to get a couple biles off on the arc, but he will not destroy it yet. These Marines have to pull back and weld if they want to stay alive. There we go. It's good teamwork on the Marine side here. Starcetereus not being able to do as much damage as he'd like to that arc. And it looks like the aliens might be rotating now. We've got Calego with his lurk, Reknet with his fade in logistics, and they're going to move into the Marine base and reverse grind this gate. Exo will jump out, but he will discover that there are 2 life forms waiting for him. And here comes the rest of the Marine team. Nobody in the chair. These are easy pickings for the alien team. Marines now fighting to keep home base and the gate in hub. It looks like hub is clear for now, but with no armory there, it's going to be hard to hold that. Now Starcetereus has moved back into hub. He's going to be biling his arc. Mega need running to reinforce. Somebody has got to weld this arc. Looks like Marines have been able to clear the RT in Mez. And they have held on to their structures at base, although they have lost the RT and Logi. Aliens now rotating to the gate and hub. Meanwhile, we've got arcs moving into elevator transfer. They're going to try to arc out Mez from the eastmost side of the map. This hub gate is getting surrounded, though. And Umbra has been researched. Starcetereus' gorge goes down in hub. And the gate is extremely low. Calego goes down and the gate is still up, although it's on fire. Lincoln now trying to spike it down. Oh my goodness, one more swipe on this gate and I think it would have gone down there. Holy moly. And the tunnel in Mez has been arced down from elevator. That's a good move. Absurdon and Bounce now dangerously split against Reknet. Very easy to lose shotguns in this position. Oof, good drifter support there. Alien swipes very quick with that enzyme. Pirate King has Onost, and he's being followed by Lincoln, who will support him with Umbra. Mega now alone defending hub. He's rejoined by Nade, and Absurdon will phase through. And Pirate King will be poking his head around the corner there from repair into hub. Marines now hopefully realizing that they have this open lane straight to their base through repair. They're gonna have to stay on those phase gates. We'll see. I was gonna see if Marines will beacon here, but the commander's already jumped out of the chair. Pirate King now working on the power node in shipping. Marines will be able to force him back, at least temporarily. And these IPs are working overtime. Starcetereus now able to do some good damage against that arc, but Mega will begin welding it immediately. And Marines have once again repelled the attack on their main base and kept their phase gates. Pirate King now very indecisive here. He will engage the gate in mezzanine, but will get shot at by bounce and will bounce immediately. Forgive the terrible pun. And we've got an arc now stationed in north tunnels. Marines will sack the gate in mez in order to hold on to hub. Marines currently sitting on 47 team res. I think maybe turrets even in hub would be a good idea at this point. Oof, this is looking dicey for both teams right now, actually. Ace able to swipe down the arc in north tunnels unassisted, since it was already low due to bile bomb. And we've got a base being set up in repair. Aliens will be dropping third hive in repair soon. Aliens on 5 res nodes with a lot of money in the bank. Marines, though, don't realize that this shade is right here with the drifter vision into north tunnels. The aliens can detect Marines as they walk into north tunnels. And this army wall will go down to Calego's Onos. Meanwhile, Hectix forced to defend the arc alone versus this Onos. Absurdon reinforcing from hub and nade behind him. The army wall is redropped immediately. This comm has no qualms about spending res on armory walls. Mega now hiding underneath the catwalk in hub. Very good play, Mega. Ace now taking some good chip damage, but he'll take out Mega. And he'll be forced to retreat as Absurdon continues to defend hub. And it looks like Marines are currently arcing out the RT in ore. And Reknet is doing his best to harass Marine base, but a fade versus structures does not do good damage. So I think Marines will be able to ignore him, at least for now. Third hive is completely built. But we've got some extra arcs moving up into north tunnels, and that shade and drift are still not spotted.
Command station taking
And we've
damage.
now got most of the alien team here. Got 5 life forms in the Marine base, forcing a beacon. And the aliens will fall back temporarily. Meanwhile, Starcetereus is back on the arcs in north tunnels. They will not be able to do any decent damage to the hive and warehouse. And the power in shipping is very low. Another beacon goes off, but it will not complete. And the IPs are now unpowered.
Command station under attack.
Flightless Lerks take game 1 in this series versus Schicht im Schacht. And we've got some pretty strong accuracies here on Marine team. Hectix in the lead. And Exo doing some decent damage with those arcs, but unable to take out any of the hives. Meanwhile, Reknet with impressive accuracy on his fade. 42 kills and 4 deaths. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. The RT graph is very telling, but so is the kill graph. Here we see a steady stream of income for aliens. Marines were doing a decent job of holding as well. Once the life forms went up, the RT harass on the alien side went down considerably, and they didn't have as much trouble holding res. But once aliens got that left side of the map down, Logi was hard for the Marines to hold. This kill graph. Look at these steps. Starting at the 10-minute mark. If you look at the middle of the graph, you'll see there are they're plateaus followed by these large increments in kills on the alien graph, which means that there was a lot of pack playing and large engagements, which is a good sign. That means there's good teamwork going on the alien side. Mega has jumped into the hive. He will be calming for the German team versus Starcetereus in the comm chair. Starcetereus calmed the last game as aliens. He was their gorge, and he did an admirable job of keeping those arcs at bay. If I slur my words or stutter, it is not because I am intoxicated, it is because I am sleep deprived. I work the night shift, and it is now just about 3 p.m. here. But I know you will find it in your hearts to forgive me. Marines were struggling to hold on to res early game. In time for upgrades, and applied very little pressure to the alien RTs. They almost got that tunnel down in Mez pretty early on, but the Crag, I think, was able to save it. And that is good placement in Mez for a tunnel. The reason you want it up here is because it takes a long time for Marine to get up there if he wants to shoot at it. I'll see a lot of people drop tunnels back here or over here, and that's no bueno because a Marine can just jump up here and shoot straight at it, or can run around. I think this by far is the best meta where tunnels in Mez are concerned. You're not so much worried about the infestation for the RT. What you really need is the map position that this location gives you, connecting to the hive in warehouse. And once aliens establish a permanent position in this area of the map, Marines will be naturally drawn from hub up into Mez, which is a bit of a death trap for Marines if there is a Crag in Mez. I think perhaps a better move with the arc play would have been to send the first arc towards warehouse. And remember, the alien team had a drifter and a shade here. The drifter was later moved into this portion of North Tunnels. But I think going straight for the hive, applying that pressure early game, and then maybe sending one Marine to Mez for the tunnel would have been a pretty good call. But, it's not for me to say. I wasn't commanding the game. Either way, that was a good game. And I'm looking forward to the rest of them. Lerks did a good job of staying together, at least initially. Once the fades were on the field, alien movement was a lot more fluid. There was a lot more splitting. But the lifeform still lasted quite a while. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Season 7, Division 4. Schacht versus Flightless Lerks on NS2 Tram. Aliens will spawn in warehouse once again. Mega evolving to Crag Hive. He will jump out and assist his fellow Germans on the field. Lincoln and Calego now being aggressive in their move into hub. While we've got 1 Skulk going west and 2 going east. Calego will proceed into north tunnels and draw the aliens north out of hub, where it'll be easier to single them out. Mega, though, doing work on Calego. Excellent work. And here Ace and Pirate King moving towards elevator transfer from observation, with Exo just around the corner here waiting for an ambush. And he will spring into observation and begin working on that RT. Meanwhile, Hectix gets shot down by RecNet in the vent in Logi. Bounce rounding the corner, gets taken down as well. And here we've got the tunnel in Mez now on the lower side, but this time with a shade and a crag. Aliens, they're quick to respond to that threat. They need to hold on to that tunnel. Hectix and Absurdon moving their way from hub into elevator. This right-sided res is in trouble for the Marine team, but Calego now making his way up into platform, where he might get a pick on this drifter. Nope. It looks like the drifter was Q commanded to move back to the hive after the RT was built. Pirate and Lincoln now moving into elevator. Too late to save the RT, but they will be able to rebuild another one. Meanwhile, Ace is building the RT in obs. Exo in the vent above him. Will be waiting for him to leave. Absurdon now biting the RT in repair. And the tables have turned on Flightless Lerks, at least for now. Weapons 1 being researched at the 2-minute 40 mark. Aliens are on 1 shell. They have not assisted into ore, but they are currently grabbing server. And with the tunnel on the lower platform and mezzanine, that RT has already been capped as well. Observation RT being worked on again. Mega getting a good ambush on Calego in ore. And it looks like Marines are going to be setting up to be blocking lanes. But Logistics RT is currently being bit. Now RecNet and Pirate King moving up into platform. These aliens might want to rotate ASAP, because if those Marines get established in plat, it will be hard to get them out. Repair and elevator being bit down by skulks. But it looks like the alien team will be rotating. Ooh, nade, overextending with his gorge. And Mega takes out RecNet. Mega's been eating his Wheaties. Mega is doing work. I'm not gonna lie, Mega is one of my favorite NS2 players. Big shout out to Mega. He's a great guy and one of the pillars of our community. Keep it up, Mega. Absurdon now moving into observation. We'll parasite that RT to get it flashing red. And we'll move into elevator. The Marines are going to try to get a surround here on Lincoln. Lincoln gets bit down. Or bit up. I don't know. Breaknet now moving into elevator. Gets ambushed by Absurdon. But manages to survive and destroys the 2 skulks there. He will be able to save that RT in elevator. Pirate King and Ace now moving back into repair. They're going to put the Marine team back on 5 res. Aliens still on 4. I think they missed their chance to get that early res in ore processing. But better late than never. Bounce and Hectix now have lurked. And Bounce will flash his lurk. Engaging here in the hub elevator lane. Always want to be careful in these long lanes. Mega now dancing around the pillars in ore. My goodness! Pirate King will desist. The Drifter has gone down in ore, so that's a res investment gone for the alien team. Calego now working on the res node in platform. Bounce trying to do some flashy moves, but they don't pay off in the end, I guess. Absurdon now coming in on the reload. Will clear Calego from platform. And Mega and Hectix will clear ore. And a scan goes down in platform, I guess to check on the RT's health. Both teams on 5 res nodes currently. And OBS has been dropped. Weapons 2 and shotguns are currently researching. Aliens are on 3 shells with 86 team res in the bank. And some of that will be dumped into biomass right now. Biomass 3 coming up. And there's a drifter currently in server. And this is what I was talking about. This tunnel placement is very risky because it's easy to take out. Hectix currently trapped in mezzanine here with Recnet on one side and Calego on the other. Scan goes down. Professional scan, but Hectix will make it out of that room, and he's going to make sure that there's nobody in North Tunnel. He's going to call for vision into North Tunnel. Bounce will clear out hub, and Pirate King now will take out the RT in ore, putting aliens onto 3 res nodes. Platform went down to lack of infestation earlier. Phase gates now being researched. Shotguns and weapons 2 have completed. Ace and Bounce showing off their shiny new toys in elevator. And Drifter not building the hive in server. Tempest Fugit aliens. Mega making his way back into warehouse to drop the other end of his tunnel. But we've got 3 shotguns moving into mezzanine here. They're going to make quick work of this PvE, and then they might move into server. In all likelihood, oh my goodness, Hectix nears the corner. Or rounds the corner into Mez, gets taken out immediately by shotguns. Marines now getting the power up in Mez. They might go for phase gate straight to mezzanine, and a scan goes down in server. Fresh hive. The drifter now moving into platform. There is no drifter on this hive. That is very dangerous. Mega now putting up a crag behind the hive. Absurdon will need heals momentarily. Oh my goodness! Absurdon getting stuck there temporarily, and he's going to lose his fade. He ran out of energy right at this location. Wasn't able to scoot out of there fast enough. Exo now taking the tunnel in. getting chipped heavily just on his way into the hive room. Aliens have got to save this hive if they want to stay in the game. Reknet goes down, 2 shotguns lost, but we have 2 Marines moving now from North Tunnels into Warehouse. And we've got a Skulk in Repair Room biting that res. Thankfully, that's exactly what these aliens have to do right now, is get on this res so that Marines cannot focus on offense. Nade now, apparently spying on me. He will move into Repair and start biting that res down. Meanwhile, Exo will defend Absurdon as he bites the RT down in Logistics. Aliens now doing a good job at res harass while Marines are attempting to get a gate up in Hub. The power is primed and the phase gate is about 50% built. Reknet has defended the RT in Logistics, and Exo is the sole advanced life form on the field right now. And Marines will get their phase gate up in Hub, and we will see which direction they will push with this phase gate. The RT blueprint has been dropped in Mez, and we've got 3 Skulks in Repair. I think they should rotate to Obs, possibly, but it looks like they're going to go for the gate. Good surround on the gate there. That's a good call. Calego will be falling back from Mezzanine, and Wreck and Pirate will be reinforcing from Repair. The phase gate does go down in Hub, and Exo gets very low, forced to retreat to heal at the hive. Phase gate is redropped immediately, and there is an unfinished RT to be built in Repair, as well as a blueprint in Mez. The 4th alien RT has gone up in Ore. Nade now popping the blueprint in Mezzanine, BMing Calego there. Bounce getting a good bite. But these Skulks should not be engaging here. They want to get around. Exactly. Absurdon. Absurdon to the rescue. Will parasite the RT in Elevator and move through Obs. He's going to scout out the Marine start. Marines will build the RT. Ooh, it looks like there was quite a large engagement here. In Repair, there's a lot of med packs. Oh my goodness, Hectix loses his Lurk! Oh, in Repair to Reknek's shotgun. Ace and Lincoln now moving up through Hub into North Tunnels. It looks like they're going to try to snipe this RT in platform. And Exo has to play it very safe. These aliens need to be parasiting these Marines. Leap has been done for a while. Umbra is complete. Advanced Metabolize is coming. Marines still on Weapons 2. Armor 2 completing just now. And Advanced Armory is researching. Aliens now rotating into the Marine start. They're going to start reverse grinding this gate. And they managed to get it down. Calego now reinforcing from observation. And he's forced to reload. He's got 0 shells in a shotgun, and a beacon goes down. Calego loses his shotgun right outside base, adding insult to injury, and aliens will start grinding the gate in Hub. Now the next logical move is to clear the power in Hub so that Marines are unable to rebuild a phase gate, and Exo will have to defend those 2 Skulks. Oh, he flies face first into Ace's shotgun. Gets a nice mouthful of shotgun pellets there. Charge now being researched, and the power does go down in Hub. Oh my goodness, Hectix getting a good pick on Ace there on his way out of Hub. So now Marines not only have to build the phase gate, but they also have to get the power up. Meanwhile, Absurdon will be biting the RT in Elevator, Hectix the RT in Observation, and Mega the RT in repair. Reknet forcing Mega to fall back through hub. Mega currently the only Skulk with regen, which in my opinion is a must when you're biting res nodes because you're away from base for a long time and you want to make sure you're topped up. Else you just get picked off. I don't think Skulk should have engaged right there. That was kind of a useless fight. I think they should have rotated back up to hub or through south tunnels. But Alien's doing a very good job at res harass right now. And we've got Exo poking at the phase gate in hub. He will draw Ace back up through elevator. And Aliens might get another surround on this phase gate. The phase gate will go down in hub, but another one goes up in mezzanine. Marines are just inching their way closer to server. But the alien team has begun sisting the left side of the map. The repair RT has been sisted. Bounce now, poking around the Marine start. This is interesting arms lab and armory placement. It's a little dangerous to have those high value targets right next to each other though. I'm thinking about Bilebomb right now. Reknet and Lincoln now moving up into server room. A scan will go down. Hectix here hiding behind the hive. Gonna try to get some parasites off before he gets picked off. Pirate King reinforces these two Marines, and suddenly there are 3 shotguns in server room. But we've got aliens now engaging at Marine start. Tunnel goes down in server. Nice bone wall there. And I think aliens might have wanted to spawn eggs there. Not only do they give you a better chance of clearing the hive room, but they're also gives the Marines something to shoot at. Ooh. Exo taking Calego out right next to the hive there. And the eggs have begun spawning in server. But these aliens are having a hard time clearing these Marines. These shotguns are just too strong. Mega now reinforcing from mezzanine. As more eggs spawn, aliens have just run out of team res though, or just about. They can only spawn a couple more batches of eggs. Exo getting stuck here on the power node in server, almost gets taken out by Calego. But he heals up quickly due to the Crag and the hive. Oh, he's taking lots of chances here against these shotguns. He needs to stay alive and just assist the Skulks in clearing these shotguns. Meanwhile, a hive has been dropped in repair. Oh, there he goes. Exo down to Calego and Reknet. But Nate is now on the field as an Onos, and he rushes headlong into these Marines. And they will begin clearing out the Marines in server room. The gate is now open, but this is a long hallway for an Onos. I think aliens might want to get some bile bomb on that gate. Nade, you gotta run, bro. Oh my goodness, he is so low, and that did not take long at all. With just LMGs. This is strong phase gate placement right here. Leaves this long hallway to shoot aliens from. A scan goes down in repair. The third hive will be detected. Let's see if Marines rotate. And the Drifter's being pulled out of repair to scout for incoming Marines? Or is it going to reinforce the Onos? I think that served a dual purpose. Calego now making his way to repair with Ace. Charge is up. Bone wall or bone shield is being researched, and we've got Reknet setting up an ambush. But due to Umbra, it is not that effective. Nade now rejoined by Mega and Absurdon's Fade. Start working on the phase gate in Mezzanine. Marines completely unable to save this phase gate. Hectix now working on the res node in elevator while we have 2 Marines moving up into ore processing. Calego and Ace will be spotted by Absurdon along with their phase gate blueprint here. Absurdon moving in for some swipes just to slow down the building process. He's forced to retreat to the hive. He will be calling for reinforcements. Bounce will arrive from hub. Ooh, Absurdon getting very chipped. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game! I can hardly believe my eyes. Marines now looking like they're actually establishing a permanent position in ore here. Once again, you've got this very long hallway that Marines just love to snipe aliens from. Marines still on weapons 2, armor 2 at the 21-minute mark. Jetpacks have been researched. And we've got 2 Marines with a lot of P-res, 3 Marines with a lot of P-res here. Ace at 53, Calego at 76, and Pirate King at 50. So if they are so inclined, they could get jetpacks and GL all the upgrades and stuff in warehouse. And we've got aliens prepping here with a bunch of whips. And it looks like they're going to be echoing those out to other positions. Yeah, 1 in Mezzanine. And here we go. We've got 2 GLs. Oh, and Sir Bounce is taking a lot of damage here. They might want to echo these whips back into warehouse. Oh, Bounce taking a lot of damage again. Reknet just completely merciless with that shotgun. Pirate King getting very low here. But these Marines are just perched on the pipes in warehouse. Very hard to get them as an Onos, if not impossible. Jetpacks OP. This hive is very low and Calego's still alive. He's trying to take it down as fast as he can, but looks like Bounce and Exo will be able to kill him. Thank goodness for Leap. The job is not over here for aliens, though. I think they might just want to set up a defensive perimeter here and have Mega heal up this hive. Meanwhile, Exo is fading. Oh my goodness, this egg is so exposed. And Mega doing his best to keep this hive up, but is taking a lot of damage. Oh my goodness! And the hive will go down, but Exo's egg is not discovered. And it looks like he never got a mist on his egg, so he's been sitting there for quite a while. Nade rushing headlong into ore processing. That is a terrible decision at this point in the game. Aliens want to recoup. They might even want to drop elevator hive at this point, but they go for warehouse. A giant FU to the Marine team. Oh my goodness, Nade, get out of there! Oh, so close. He's got to stand underneath this hive here and get healed by the gorge and the crag at the same time. That's what has to happen here. Ace now jetpacking around the map. Looks like he's on recap duty. Along with Reknet. I think they might be overcommitting to this this recap, although there is a lull in activity here as aliens rebuild this hive. So two might be the sweet spot here. Reknet, it looks like 2 shotguns will go down in obs, and aliens, the Fades at least, will retreat because they have been chipped pretty heavily. The hive has gone back up in warehouse. I cannot believe this, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible game. 24 minutes in. Aliens will have to research that biomass again, though, to get those upgrades. Umbra and Advanced Metabolize. But they have managed to hold on to all of their upgrades. Schicht im Schacht, giving Flightless Lerks a good run for their money here. A large battle here going on for the center of the map. Marines are kind of starting over at square one, getting this hub gate up, and they're going to use that to springboard to another phase gate. We'll see if they go for or for Mez. I think they're gonna poke around and see which side is weakest, what they can exploit. Nade now moving into hub with his Onos. With full alien team support, easy peasy taking out this marine team, and the phase gate will get surrounded again. And this is a hard position for the marine team to be. This is an incredibly hard pill to swallow, and Marines will call a GG. Schicht im Schacht take game number 2 of Season 7 Division 4 Finals. What a game. Looking at the accuracies here, RecNet leading the pack once again. Leading in player damage by quite a margin. Ace, pretty close second. Pirate King showing off with his structure damage, though, along with Calego. And on the alien team, I like seeing who's died the least. And that would be Mr. Mega, along with Exo. Top killer being Absurdon. Wow, I can't get over how crazy that game was. That was an excellent show by both teams. And Marines here just off the scale on this kill graph. But it looks like after the 18 minute and a half, everything leveled off, though. Aliens got their shit together. I would love to see when that hive went down. And again, both teams are pretty tied on the res graph. So they both had pretty good income in order to support a lot of engagements. That hive drop in warehouse was an excellent call, though. I don't think I would ever have done that. Maybe I just don't have the balls. Don't have the balls to trap the hive in warehouse with the phase gate in the ore. All right, let's find our wayward brothers. Let's see which server they have migrated to. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart can't take it. I just can't take all the excitement of Division 4 finals. So far we are tied at 1-1. Lincoln hates cheese, as well as life. You hang in there, Lincoln. Flightless Lerks, in a show of solidarity, all 6 team members ready to go for NS2 Zombie against Schicht im Schacht. Let's have a quick look at what's going on in the universe of NS2 here. Hopefully I'm actually streaming right now. Yeah, okay. I think the Division 3 finals are ongoing currently. And it looks as though there's a gather going on. Don't have the balls to trap the hive in warehouse. Forgive me for my terrible impersonations. Oh, and it looks like SIS is effing off from the Paris server. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure whose turn it is to pick server and such. My attention to detail is lacking, as well as my short-term memory. I'm just along for the ride. Flightless Lerks are ready to go. Alright, we're going to be switching servers once again. The Germans have decided to switch without telling anyone. Hosted by Vindaloo. Now they might just be testing pings and such. I'm not sure what's going on currently. There we go. Loading zombie. Now, for members of the community in the know, this vent right here and this ceiling, or this floor rather, this ceiling and this floor are low enough so that a marine crouching through the vent. Let's see if I can get someone's attention here. Hey, Hectix, turn around, turn around, turn around. Follow me. Go in there, go in there. Hectix, come on. Are low enough so that a marine crouching into the vent, his head will pop up through the floor. Now, I have offered to fix this. I have quite a bit of experience with NS2 geometry, spark geometry. Yes, yes! Go, 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 go! Inside, follow me, follow me. Over here, over here. Hectix, right over here, bro. Over here. Bruh, bruh, over here. Over here. Come on, come on. Well, I was not able to tempt Hectix with candy, unfortunately, into this little vent where I would do unspeakable things to him. But I was going to ask about some kind of Trello or other community. Game going live, ladies and gentlemen! Game number 3 in the Season 7 Division 4 Finals. Schicht im Schacht versus Flightless Lerks. Aliens have spawned in Pipeworks. Pirate King once again gorging. Or was that Starcetereus who gorged last time? I forget, ladies and gentlemen. Hectix now rejoined by Bounce in Gravity. And they will be able to take out a few of these skulks. But RecNet will clean out the remainders. Marines have captured pair and they're currently capping supply. Aliens have opted to assist Organ and Oxy, dropping Organ first. The Drifter is currently building that. Meanwhile, our Gorge, Pirate King, has made his way into Waste. Hectix there getting the drop on RecNet. Ace will be scouting out for the Pirate King. This Gorge wants to get his tunnel up next to the RT. Right away, Mega now playing games in the vent. And Bounce has moved into Organ. It looks as though he's killed the Drifter there. He will also take out Calego, but he will get cleaned out by the 2 remaining skulks there. Mega now holding his ground in Baywing. He will be retreating, crouching, realizing that he's parasited and that it is ultimately useless. Ooh, got a good surround on Mega here. They're going to take him out. The tunnel has been dropped. It's being built. Oh my goodness, 2 skulks go down, however. 3 skulks go down, and Bounce will be able to push the Pirate King back into his tunnel. Nope, he will be falling back towards waste. Pirate King calling for reinforcements. The tunnel goes down. No heals from Pirate King. Pirate King now retreating to waste as Bounce chases him. Meanwhile, Hectix in Oxy. Not able to do much damage though before those reinforcing skulks spot him and take him out. My goodness, Pirate King, you're on your own here, buddy. SIS just dominating these skulks early game. The RT has gone up in Oxy, putting the alien team on 2 res nodes, but Marines are currently holding 5. The power is currently being built in waste, and we've got 2 skulks incoming here. Meanwhile, a skulk is biting the RT in electrical core. Bounce taking out Calego in waste. He'll get cleaned out by Wreck though, and Ace now moving down the right side of the map into repairs. Marines have cleared EC of any alien presence, and they are already moving back into Oregon. Tunnel dropped in waste now, and Mega and Hectix will hold on to Oxy while Absurdon builds the power in Oregon. I was going to say earlier that Pirate King here was trying to get his tunnel in Bay. I think he could have just started with Pipeworks and then moved it up later. If you have a gorge on the field the entire game, tunnels are actually pretty cheap. Now we've got Calego moving into repair. It looks like aliens might try to go for a base hit here. Nade though crouching around. He gets parasited by Calego around the corner. And we've got 2 Marines. Oh my goodness! In the pipe hive, taking down the tunnel. For some reason they're getting in the tunnel. Okay. And we have an OBS on the field, so Marines will be able to beacon here if they get in any trouble. That was kind of a waste of a scan with the OBS right there. And aliens do force a beacon. And these skulks will be cleared, so the skulks are gonna have to wait to respawn to get on this res. Meanwhile, Schacht is just accumulating it hand over fist. Calego has lurked. He will be joining Pirate King. Ooh. Pirate King in Oxy. Hectix managing to take out the gorge. And these 2 lurks. Oh my goodness! Lincoln flashes his lurk. Oh my goodness. Totally unfortunate. Calego now forced to retreat to the hive to heal up, while Nade and Hectix get taken out by Wrecknet in Oxy. And Bounce holding his ground. Meanwhile, Skulk's forced to bite the res node in Oregon. SIS just having a very strong game so far. Shotguns on the field. Marines are on weapons 2 with armor 2 on the way. Phase tech is already completed, and aliens are on 1 shell. 1 shell now, and they're forced to invest in res nodes before they finish their upgrades, because they will need metabolize for fades at some point. That's a very, very tough spot to be in when you have to drop upgrades, but you need RTs first. It feels like an eternity to get any res going. Bounce and Hectix now going for phase gate in gravity. And aliens doing impressive res biting, repair, baywing, and waste getting bit down by skulks, which is exactly what the alien team has to be doing right now. They have to negate. Oh my goodness, Calego! Oh. That is bad news for the alien team. Three skulks now betting down the RT in repair. Marines falling to 3 res nodes. All of a sudden. Fortunately for the Marine team, they were able to capitalize on all that res. Spend it on upgrades. So right now, all they have to do is hold on to phase gates and get ready for a hive push. Which it looks like they've already been doing.
Our hive is under attack.
And Flightless Lerks called GG. Just past the 8-minute mark. Schicht im Schacht takes the 3rd game, putting them at 2-1.
Where are those orders?
Bounce leading the pack with 25% accuracy and 12 kills. And Reknet dominating on aliens with 11 kills but 9 deaths and exactly 2/3 accuracy. And the RT graph says it all. Both graphs just demonstrate German superiority. I'm a little shell shocked by that last game. Might also be just getting tired. I've noticed in the past couple of days in my NS2 client that if I click somewhere on the minimap, see right now I'm going to click on the hive and pipe and I'm going to let go immediately, that the camera moves over to the cursor and then moves back a bit. But if I hold the mouse down for a sec and then let go, the camera doesn't move. So I'm not sure what that is exactly, but it is an issue. And game 4 going live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ENSL.org Season 7 Division 4 Finals. Flightless Lerks versus Schicht im Schacht. Schicht im Schacht currently leading 2-1 versus Flightless Lerks. And the alien team has spawned in waste recycling this game. Nade currently gorging. And we've got a 2-3 split here with 4 skulks heading down into repair. They will clean that marine up and force Reknet and Ace back into shipping. I don't think they'll be able to do much damage here. They may just want to rotate. Oh my goodness! But Reknet and Ace actually get surrounded. A good flank by Hectix there. And that will clear Marine presence on the east side of the map. Meanwhile, supply has been capped, and we've got a Marine moving up towards EC with a gorge dropping the tunnel in Oregon next to the RT. And the harvester has been dropped in Oxy, and a drifter is currently building that. Meanwhile, repair going up for the Marine team. And aliens have upgraded their hive to shift hive, and 2 spurs are already complete. We've got Bounce biting the RT in repairs. Meanwhile, Lincoln and Pirate not sure exactly what they want to do in Baywing. Calego holding his ground in EC for now. Marines are currently on 4 res nodes with a blueprint in Bay. It looks like they will lose repair. We've got a bit of a standoff here in offload. Meanwhile, Pirate King has fallen back to repair from Bay, and he gets taken out by Bounce. That RT will go down, and Ace will just miss his opportunity to save that RT. Meanwhile, RecNet moving up through X into security, pulling Hectix close behind him, while Bounce will clear out Baywing. Gets another bite on Ace. That was a good ambush, but Ace was ready for that. Meanwhile, Calego here moving towards organ donation. And he will put a few rounds into Nade, but Nade will be reinforced rapidly. Nade, Hero Gorge, no, Suicidal Gorge. A bit of a miscommunication there on the alien team. I can hear the Gorge. Why did you let me die? I don't know, Gorge. Why did you move in? I thought you were right behind me. We were. The 3 spurs have completed for the alien team. Marines are currently on armor 1. Weapons 1 starting at the 3-minute 25-second mark. And we've got Lincoln, RecNet, and Calego trying to do some damage here in Oregon. And they do manage to take the tunnel out, but Oregon has already been sisted through server. And the Marine team will get cleared out of Oregon. Ace, meanwhile, moving into Grav, is able to save the RT in the central portion of the map. And I don't see, if you watch your minimap very carefully now, you may see Lerks doing pirouettes, which is a new feature. Oh my goodness, Hectix getting low in repair. He's gonna lose his Lurk to RecNet. Bounce now forced to retreat, and these Skulks are having a hard time landing bites on RecNet. Calego will save the RT in repair. Meanwhile, Pirate King and Lincoln moving into Oregon. They're gonna start desisting there. Exo coming in for an ambush from behind, and he gets taken out, leaving free reign to the Marine team to hit that RT. Bounce now reinforcing through X. My goodness, those spikes were something else. And those Marines will get cleared out of Oregon, but not before they take out the RT there. Calego now moving up the right side of the map with RecNet into Bay. The power is still up. Aliens are currently on Weapons 1, Armor 1. Biomass 3 is being researched for the alien team. Hectix now being smart, getting the parasite off and falling back. Let's see if you can get another parasite off on Lincoln here. But Lincoln will disregard and keep moving. And it looks like a crush has been called on Baywing. Oh. Aliens are rotating back and forth. Looks like a bit of miscommunication again here. Absurdon clears Ace out of repair. Exo will engage in Bay and get taken out by Reknet. Bounce now in the vent. Not sure which way he wants to go. Either way, he's going to get surrounded by these Marines. And he gets taken out by Rek as well. Mega now gorging. And it looks like he's going to lock himself. Oh my goodness! I want to see this. Oh my goodness, I just missed him. Calego taking out Mega underneath the hive in waste recycling. Aliens now rotating from repair to supply. Looks like they're going to try to snipe RTs. Keeping Marines on their back foot. And it looks like they're going to go base right here. Can this be? There is no OBS at Marine start? This IP will go down. Absurdon is going to try to ambush these... oh my goodness, the Marines reinforcing from shipping. Starcetereus forced to jump out of the chair. He gets taken out as well. Pirate King rounding the corner from Pub. Oh my goodness, he gets the kill on Exo just in time to save that IP. And he begins welding immediately. Calego, meanwhile, axing the RT and Oxy next to a crag. It's super effective. And Lincoln taking out the RT in Oregon. Marines have accumulated quite a bit of res. In the meantime, second IP will be redropped. And both teams now trying to do economic damage to each other. Meanwhile, we've got two fades moving into repair. Absurdon and Exo are making the rounds, staying very close to each other, which is exactly what they need to do. Marines are on weapons 2 now, with armor 1. And the RT has gone up in EC for Marines, putting them on 4 resource towers now, versus the Aliens 3, though there is a Drifter completing the 4th in Oregon and a 5th drop in the Hive Room. In Waste, that is. And now we've got these Fays engaging in Skylights. Absurdon and Exo taking out the Pirate King. But they're going to retreat as Calego and Reknet chip them pretty heavily. And we've got a Crag and a Shade moving from Pipe into Oregon. And Reknet now, he's going to round the corner. He knows the Fades are just around here somewhere. Oh my goodness, he's doing a massive amount of damage to these Fades. Calego's still working on the RT here, and he will succeed in destroying that resource tower. Meanwhile, Lincoln in Baywing. Marine's doing an excellent job at res harassing right now. Even with these Fades on the field. Just pulling this alien team all over the map. And it looks like they might be able to establish a foothold, especially now that shotguns have been researched. Oh, Fades are splitting. They're starting to split. Very dangerous now. These Fades have to stay together if they want to survive. Which I assume they do. That's usually a pretty sound assumption. Pirate King desisting the RT in Oregon again. As Ace and Lincoln work on the RT in Bay. And they're going to get surrounded here. Lincoln emptying his clip into the RT, saying to hell with it, I'm going to die anyways, I might as well take something with me. And this Marine team, or the alien team, will move on into repair. And it looks looks like they might go base right now. This OBS location, perfect for detecting incoming from repair side. Marines now really don't want to beacon this, and it looks like they might not have to. Flanking can get Hectix here. Yep, there goes the alien structure damage from Marine start. Meanwhile, we've got a pretty big fight going on here in Pipe. Calego will lose his shotgun. And Mega hero gorging versus the Pirate King here. As Bounce and Absurdon swipe and bite. Away. Pipe Hive will go up. Armor 2 is completing. These Marines will last a bit longer versus these Fades. But aliens will rotate to the left side of the map and take out the res node in EC. As 4 Marines move towards waste with shotguns and a scan goes down on the Hive. Exo in tow manages to almost kill Lincoln there. And these Marines are going to have to make quick work of something in here because the aliens will be rotating into the Marine start. Ooh, Pirate King gets a kill on Absurdon. Very good job there. The lone Marine manages to kill the Fade, and the Hive just survives. This Marine team is going to have to run right back into that Hive room and finish the job they started, leaving the Pirate King to defend. Marines currently only on 2 res nodes versus the aliens 3. And I feel as though scans are in order here. These life forms will have to be detected before they're able to do much damage to these shotguns. They have to, these shotguns need to be escorted by the scans up into the Hive room. Aliens rotating once again. But it doesn't look like they're going straight for base. I think they should have defended that Hive. This is basically an all-in for the Marine team. And aliens have forced another beacon. Hectix, bro, you should have stayed on that OBS. You're a skulk. You are drunk. Go home. The OBS will be saved. Aliens currently on 20 team res, unable to redrop that Hive right away. But it looks as though they managed to save all their upgrades. Yeah, all the spurs were echoed out in time. Absurdon here has to get parasites off on these shotguns. Very dangerous to have unparasited shotguns on the map. Bounce doing the rounds in skylights in EC. He's gonna try to spike these Marines a bit. Playing it very careful against Reknet. Reknet, I believe, took out a Lurk in Mezzanine on round 1. Or was it Repair Room? Either way, it was completely unexpected from halfway across the room with his shotgun. I believe it was Repair Room. And aliens now currently behind Marine lines. Bounce is going to have to play it carefully here. Hectix here waiting for the ambush on Calego as he enters pub. Hectix actually going to go base. It's a solid move. He's going to parasite all the structures and start working on the arms lab. Meanwhile, Calego moving back in. Ooh, good move by Hectix there. Very frustrating for Marine when that happens. Marines lose 2 shotguns in Oregon. And Waste Hive goes back up. Biomass researching. And Marine team is very left-sided to heavy. on the map right now. Pirate King going down to a flurry of bites and swipes. Meanwhile, we've got 4 Marines in Oregon. And they're going to move straight into the waste hive. Or the pipe hive, sorry. But the arms lab goes down. Reknet spanking the arms lab. The arms lab has been rebuilt. I think the Marine team right now needs to consolidate and go for a phase gate in an offensive position so that they're close enough to hit a hive but also phase back in case the alien team rotates to shipping, or to docking bay rather. And there it is, the power's going up in skylights. Exo coming in for a swipe on Reknet. Almost gets wrecked. Net. And Absurdon is going to scoot on by through Oregon to X. And he's going to go straight for the Marine base because there are no RTs to bite anymore. Marines are on 1 res node. And Nade has Onost. Currently in Oregon. He's going to fall back. We've got a Skulk biting down the power in repair room. As the Marines are going to try to hold on to Skylights, Phase Gate, and recap res and supply and EC. Calego now losing his shotgun just outside Marine start to 2 Skulks and a fade. And Ace is hiding behind the chair. Gonna try to ambush these Skulks. Alien team forced to retreat from Marine start. Marines now have enough res to drop another res tower. But aliens have parasited, or have infested the entire right side of the map. All the way down to repair, and they're currently capping gravity. And soon enough they will be dropping another hive there. They're currently on 6 res nodes with 1 more going up in grav. And a tunnel has gone up between pipe and repair. Giving the alien team both offensive and defensive capabilities versus the Marine start and phase gate. The Marines have recapped supply and EC, putting them back up onto 3 res nodes. And there goes the gravity hive. Calego though spotting it immediately. He's gonna go dump a couple of clips into there. And Marines have to be careful not to over engage. Yeah, Marines will lose the phase gate in sky. They left that opening there. That hive baited the Marine team towards grav. And now the aliens have the entire left side of the map open for their expansion again. And currently Calego is building a phase gate in supply, but he does not have a welder, so his building tool is very noisy. That will go down immediately. And the waste hive redrop has been upgraded to shade hive, giving the alien commander hallucination ability with his drifter. Bounce very low now. Almost loses his lurk and skylights, but he will make it back to the hive. And we now have 2 Onos along with hallucinations moving into repair. Ace hiding in the vent here. Not much Ace can do from the bottom of shipping there, but he can stay alive, and that's exactly what he needs to do, is to hold on to that shotgun. Weapons 3 now being researched for Flightless Lerks, which will give them a leg up versus these Onos. Pirate King finding himself alone in supply now with a shotgun. And he goes down to Absurdon and Exo, but not before he chips Absurdon heavily. And this res node in EC is still up. That's a minor oversight on the alien side. But aliens now moving into docking.
Station under attack.
With an Onos on the chair and another engaging the Marines directly. And there are just too many life forms here for Marines to be able to focus anything down. A beacon has been called, forcing the spawners to spawn immediately. The chair is very low though, and aliens will claim game 4. Schicht im Schacht now leading 3-1 versus Flightless Lerks. Calego having a very strong game. Accuracy-wise, wasn't able to kill very much though. With only 8 kills, 13 deaths. Reknet once again leading in the kills department. And Lincoln has done quite a lot of structure damage, followed by Ace and Calego. Look at that structure damage for Nade. 36,000. He's over 9,000 above Hectix. And Hectix just under 9,000 above Absurdon. And here you have the steady alien res graph, which is always bad news, and it just takes off towards the end. That's no surprise though, as aliens were infesting the entire right side of the map, as well as gravity, and the kill graph is tied throughout the entire game until the 21-minute mark, we'll say, with several reversals. So both teams doing tit for tat, but in the long run, aliens out-rezzing, we'll call it, the Marines. And I think we were going back to Dallas. Yeah, where's Dallas? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am fading fast here. It is past my bedtime. If you have enjoyed any portion of this cast, make sure you like and subscribe, either to Twitch or to YouTube. It'd be much appreciated. My main hub is YouTube, simply because they allow streaming at 60 frames per second, 1080p, and 9,000 kilobit per second. I'm streaming to Twitch today because we have a German team playing, and as to my knowledge, Germans cannot view streaming on YouTube. So it is my pleasure to bring this to you, to the rest of the community. But my preferred platform is YouTube. And I also stream other games there on a regular basis. And it looks like game number 5 will be played on NS2 Vale. NS2 Vale on Epic Vale. And currently waiting on SIS. Perhaps taking a bio break. You can also send me Steam trading cards so I can expand my friends list. I finally reached my limit today. I was wondering recently when that would happen. And it was when I was trying to add an NSL administrator to my friends list. Naturally enough. Ladies and gentlemen, ENSL.org, Season 7, Division 4 Finals. This is game number 5 in a best of 7. Schicht im Schacht versus Flightless Lerks. SIS, the German team, currently leading 3-1. If they win this game, I think this is over. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want this to be over. I want some more Division 4 games. Skulks retreating with their tails between their legs on the east side of the map as Reknet and Ace take out Nade. Both teams now moving very cautiously, completely aware of what is at stake here. Oh my goodness, Reknet gets the ambush on bounce. Split screen would be awesome. And the left side of Marines will go down. Meanwhile, Hectix moving towards Nano will begin desisting there. And I think Marines are overcommitting to this defense of their natural here. But rest assured, Hectix is moving into Nano. Where he almost takes out Lincoln from the hallway. Aliens have gone Crag Hive. Marines completing Armor 1 just now. Aliens still sitting on quite a bit of res. They could drop those shells. They have capped the RT in cargo, but Mega's currently moving towards it. And this drifter is unattended here. That drifter will go down. No fancy pants cute commands on that drifter. Mega doing work in cargo here. I feel as though Flightless might have wanted to rotate there instead of engaging cargo. They could be capping Nano right now, which is very important, all things considered. There we go, Mega down in cargo. Weapons 1 completing for SIS. And the first shell has been built for Flightless Lerks. And these skulks are dropping like flies. Reknet managing to clear bounce, but getting taken out by Nade in sub. Meanwhile, Drifter building the first RT in Nano, but Absurdon will be desisting in Dome. Not giving this alien team any respite. And we've got eggs being dropped in Pipeworks. Lincoln leading the pack with very little help, gets taken out by bounce. But these skulks will be able to clear out the room, and they will begin biting that RT immediately. Meanwhile, Mega has moved into Nano, where he's currently desisting. Aliens will rotate out of Topo. But it looks like they've split momentarily. And Calego on the field now is Lerk. He's going to try his best to save Nano. Aliens will clear the room, while Lincoln bites down the RT in C12. Marines have now capped Skylights, Overlook, and Sub. Putting them on 5 res nodes versus the Aliens 1. The RT has gone down in Nano due to lack of infestation. Aliens still on 1 shell. Ooh, Calego now trying to pick off Hectix in Dome, but misses a bite in a very awkward... Oh my goodness! And he goes down to bounce in the vent just outside his hive room. Reknet now sniping, or Nade sniping Reknet off the RT in Overlook. Will be able to save that. Marines doing an excellent job at holding their RTs this game. Nano is going up for aliens. Marines, though, researching weapons 2. They already have armor 1 and shotguns researched. Both teams now rushing to Nano. Ooh, Reknet almost getting blackbarred there. Tries to get a parasite off. I think Skulks might want to wait to ambush here instead of rushing in, but they're all together. Let's do it. Pack play, baby. And they clear East Junction, but Absurdon heading up from behind. Will take out Calego and Reknet. Bounce will take out Lincoln, as well as Ace. What a save by the Marine team. Armor 2 researching now, as well as phase gates. And Nano is being desisted. The alien team really has to group up and clear this. 2 shells now completed for the alien team. Reknet first in the room. Aliens will clear Nano, and we've got 2 cysts already dropped next to the RTs. Good timing by Starcetereus. Mega now crawling through the vent into Overlook from Topo. Scan goes down on the RT. Mega will not be able to save that. Mega now aware that he's been surrounded. He's going to head back into the vent for cover. Meanwhile, Ace and Calego biting down the RT in sub. They're going to make their way up into Overlook next. While Absurdon is tasked with building a phase gate in system waypointing, Reknet will get a parasite off on him. The RT in Overlook has gone down. The Marines are suddenly down to 3 res nodes, but they already have weapons 2 and armor 2 is completing right now with a phase gate in cargo. This is deadly. Reknet now clearing out West Junction, while Calego and Ace bite down the RT in Sky. Ooh, this is very stressful. Very stressful for both teams now, as Pirate King and Ace move on into the Marine start. The commander has jumped out, so no beacon is possible. At least yet. Pirate King will rotate out, though. He will retreat through Topo, where he will meet Nade. Nade patiently waiting with his shotgun. And Mega has moved back into Nano and is currently desisting. And Marines now sitting on a trifecta of phase gates from base to system and cargo. Very strong phase gates. And these Skulks are moving in one at a time into Nano, and they will get cleaned out. Didn't want to speak too soon there. Marines now claiming Nano as their own. RT blueprint has been dropped there. We've got 2 Marines in the dome. They're going to block reinforcements to Nano from pipe. Oh, and we've got 1, I think 2 shotguns down in dome. I don't know where the second one is. Calego now suddenly realizing that there's a phase gate in cargo. Ace and Calego will grind that down. Excellent work there by Flightless Lerks. Ooh, shot to the face by Bounce. That is so violent. Excellent teamwork here in cargo by Flightless. And we've got Reknet pulling these Marines off the phase gate in system, or trying his darndest. Marines now losing a number of shotguns, but they're still on a healthy amount of P-res, and aliens are almost at fade res. This could be their saving grace. Reknet is very deadly with a fade. We've got a phase gate going up in Dome. Ladies and gentlemen, AA has started at just before the 11-minute mark. And is now finally on their 3 shells. But no metabolize yet. I don't think they've been able to afford metabolize. They do have biomass 3, however. So it's a question of when and not if. Reknet still not fading. At 35 res, looks like he's going to try to get an ambush on Mega here. Oh my goodness! Mega gets the kill. Just a moment sooner he would have been reloading and unable to fire his shotgun. Skulk's now rotating through system, engaging these shotguns. They managed to clear 2, but those will be recycled immediately with the phase gate there. Reknet now fading. And scans going down on the hive room. Metabolize is almost complete. Reknet getting low. Oh my goodness! Blackbard back to the hive. That could have been disastrous. That almost was disastrous. These phase need to stay together at all costs. They cannot split for anything. They need to clear this incoming Marine onslaught together with arcs. This is going to be very hard for the alien team to counter. They do not have Bile Bomb, and they're sitting on 1 res node. Aliens opting to go straight to Marine start. Ace losing his fade. And we've got an ambush set up in C12 here. A nice scan would be very useful at this point. And Pirate King will lose his fade in C12. That is 2 out of 3 fades down. With Marines on 9 res nodes on Vale. Weapons 3 is completing.
Our hive is under attack.
And there isn't much preventing these Marines from taking out this hive right now. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Our hive is under attack.
Schicht im Schacht will take this series 4-1 versus Flightless Lerks. Schicht im Schacht, now the champions of Division 4, Season 7. Excellent teamwork. Excellent games. What more can I say, ladies and gentlemen? Reknet once again flexing his accuracy muscles here, 66%, leading the pack in kills. Mega and Nade tied for top frags. Mega with the least deaths. Bounce and Nade, 24% accuracy. Aliens were doing pretty well around the 8-minute mark, but Marines just recapped everything. And once those shotties went up, Aliens just could not catch up. Failed base rush at the end of the game. 2 fades going down. 5 shotguns on the field, with arcs coming up, and no bile bomb. I don't think there was any way out of that for Flightless Lerks. But they hung in there to the last minute. Gotta give it to them. German team, very strong. Very strong teamwork throughout the entire series. I am impressed. Those were solid games. This is some of the best that NS2 has to offer. You've witnessed here today. Ladies and gentlemen, you are live on YouTube! I hope you've enjoyed the cast. If you have any technical, artistic, or otherwise suggestions, drop me a line anytime. As long as it's constructive. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you send me some Steam trading cards. And stay well. Stay happy and healthy. Keep playing games. And I'll see you all soon. This is Cabooble signing out. Adios.